Hi there. I just bought a 31-ton Wallenstein log splitter, and when I was researching the product before I bought it, there was very little information that was model specific. So I thought I'd just do this little video of what it looks like when it comes from the factory. I'm going to assemble it and we'll do a little test at the end. So it comes from the factory in this crate. Depending on your dealer, they might put it together for you, but of course there'd be an extra charge for that. You have to be able to do a few things to it. It's mostly assembled, but some of the stuff that's still left to do is fairly heavy duty. For example, the beam is parallel to the axle right now, so that has to be turned about 90 degrees, and there's the handle to put on, and the wheels have to be attached, and so on. Not too much, but it weighs 630 pounds, so it's not going to be something that you can just do with you and a friend to get it done. So I'll have to get it off this trailer, into the shop, uncrate it, put it together, and we'll take it from there. So this is what it looks like uncrated. We've still got to take the fenders off. That's the hitch extension. That's the hitch itself over there. And of course things are parallel to each other, so this has to come around by here. The instructions are very straightforward, and I love the way they show how you have to lift the beam. And we've got these straps just going up into thin air. I'll be using a 2-ton engine hoist to do this, and I have to raise the pallet just a little bit to get it under there and do what it needs to do. Unfortunately, the pallet broke in transport, so I'm going to have to lift it a little bit harder than I like to. I'm not going to bother trying to fix that, just lift it hard, and as much as I need to get these things under there, and that should be okay. So here's the beam swung 90 degrees over the axle, and this is what the sling arrangement looked like. So I just have to put in the bolts in the corner here, one in each corner, there, and on the other side, and that part will be done. So here it is, the finished assembly, finished product. I got this thing in black. Wallenstein has a lot of colors, a red, orange, green, blue, camel, but I ordered the black because I had the 4-way splitter, comes in black only, and so does the tray come in black only. So for fashion purposes, if nothing else, I got it all in black. I think it looks good. I also, besides the 4-way splitter, I've got a couple of other things, but one point on the 4-way splitter, it's a permanent attachment insofar as that is bolted in. It's not a slip-on, and that wasn't very clear in the information that was on the page for this splitter. They just said 4-way splitter and offered you the price, and it's a 10-inch wedge. So on the smaller ones, the 9-inch and smaller, I think it's a slip-on, but on this one it's a bolt-in, as you can see. So if you wanted to remove it, you'd have to get out the wrenches and do that, and then you'd be left with the regular wedge. The log trailer, the log tray is another bolt-on affair. It was pretty easy to put on, and I also optioned the road lights with this, given the little additional expense it was on the total price of the machine. I figured why not get the lights, and then we have to go on the road, and if there's any issues, then it's all set to go. No problems there. Highway tires, so same thing there. And there's a little sticker that says that it's limited to 50 miles an hour. Okay. Honda engine, as you know. This is the wiring for the road lights. I like where the engine is. It's relatively easy to get at the throttle. It's right here. So if you have to move from the operator station over to the engine just to throttle it down, it's slightly better positioned in some models that I've seen where the throttle is actually completely on the other side, so you don't have to go around the front of the thing if you don't have to. So that's pretty well it. I didn't go through the whole assembly process step by step because I just followed the steps as they were in the brochure that came, and everything was pretty smooth. If you had something other than an engine hoist, if you had a gantry, say, then you could use that, I suppose. But I think that if you just follow the steps where they are, and you'll find that if you want one of these things, it goes pretty good. So I'm going to put a log on it. I'm just going to split one just to see how it goes. There's lots of videos out there with lots of guys splitting lots of logs, but we'll just put one on here and first time and see how she does. Thanks for watching. If you have any questions, comments, please put them in the area below, and I'll answer them as best I can. Thank you again.